Rage beneath the mountains. Oh, I like this. This is dramatic. Give me some drama. I still don't like that we're coming diagonally. Oops. Oops. Wrong color. Wrong finger. Oops, wrong. Ah! Definitely had some issues there. Definitely had some issues. But that's okay. I like that one. That was also very dramatic. I appreciated the drama. And last one. Termination of desires. Come on, A. Give me something fun. Oops, supposed to hold that. Ah! Once I lost it, I couldn't get it back. Still, I missed that entire middle chunk and I still get an 86%. Wow. It's a bit generous, don't you think? Wait, did you just give me this? Arataki's great and glorious drum. A musical instrument that can be used in performances. A small drum that Ito gave you. He bought it from an outlander merchant, and while it does look quite normal, it is said to be a relic left behind by an ancient and powerful Onmyoji, who used it to drive out calamity and pray for blessings. It would cost an ordinary person a large sum if they were to wish to possess this, but the price may be negotiated if one has some connection to the drum. And wouldn't you know it? An 8 million Mora treasure was eventually purchased for 80,000. What a steal for Ito, eh? And that's it.
Bad news!
What? What happened? I thought that was kind of it.
Boss got arrested again!
Oh my god.
Just now, someone from the Tenryou Commission came to post a notice on the bulletin board saying our festival has to be suspended.
What did he do
I don't know
now?
what happened. I think maybe the boss sent some flyers to Tenshukaku. He did say that the Shogun would definitely not want to miss the almighty Arataki Great and Glorious Drumalog Festival after all.
Well, I think Boss is right. The almighty Shogun would definitely want to come to the festival.
Yeah, don't you agree? Come on, who cares what we think? Anyway, the boss was arrested on the spot by the Okuzumeshu. They took him to the Tenryou Commission.
I don't know that what he did was really an arrestable offense, but sure. What are you going to do?
Shinobu's probably on the case by now. I heard the Okusumeshu charged the boss with causing a disturbance in a restricted military zone.
Okay, it does depend on what he did to cause a disturbance.
Then Madame Kujo-Sara changed it to obstructing the public order.
Well, if he didn't do what he was told, then yes, it would be obstructing the public order.
That despicable Kujo Tengu. How can she get away with charging boss with a felony over something like this?
The minute she turned up, Aether would have just acted out of hand and it would have escalated from there. So yeah, I can see how she would have charged him with that.
You idiot! That's a misdemeanor. She downgraded the offense. Usually you just get a warning for that. Anyway, I guess we'll just have to wait until the boss gets out before seeing what to do about the festival. Don't worry, Traveler. With Shinobu on the case, everything's gonna turn out just fine. You've been so supportive of our festival. When the boss gets out, I'm sure he'll want to thank you in person. I hope your journey, like our festival, will go from strength to strength.
From strength to strength!
Is that your motto or something? Okay. Talk to Mamoru. Cold. So, what's on the bulletin board? A new attention-grabbing notice has appeared on the Tenryou Commission's bulletin board. Due to Arataki Ito's unacceptable behaviour, the Drumalong Festival bearing his name and hosted by him is hereby suspended with immediate effect. The reopening date is yet to be determined. What's the one? No? Kudasara's message. Caution. A group of itinerant youths who call themselves the Arataki Gang are hosting an event of unknown purpose at this location. Please exercise caution, stay safe, and keep your personal belongings with you at all times. Please report any illegal activity to the Tenryou Commission immediately. Kudasara. Nope, we just read that, damn it. I thought it would go away. Yoyumiya's. I was surprised to find someone hosting a festival tucked away in a little corner of this island, especially a new festival that I'd never heard of. The view here is amazing. Although it's not the liveliest of festivals, it's magical in its own way. Go, Arataki Gang! Let me know in advance next time and I'll give you some fireworks free of charge. She's such a sweetheart. Aratani's message. When I first heard that someone wanted to rent Ms. Hina's advertising board, I refused, but the offer was very generous, so I thought I'd at least pay a visit to the site first. The moment I arrived at the venue, I was deeply touched. Even with such a tight budget and a miserable venue, the organisers still managed to reserve enough budget for Ms. Hina. Surely this is true love. I signed the rental contract immediately. More. Oh my gosh. Message from TCG Buddy Ayato. Wait, what? What? I've been playing trading card games with my friend Aether for a long time. He always loses, but he never gives up. I find his resilience truly admirable. I was delighted to hear about my friend's festival today. I came here with a limited edition Genius Invocation TCG gift pack to offer my congratulations. I wish him a fantastic festival. Oh, that is hilarious. Thomas' message. Hey bro, see, it would have been much cooler if we'd actually had them here to talk to them, rather than just having me be the only person here and having their messages on the board. If they've been here, we should be able to, communicate with them, socialize with them. This feels really awkward. Hey bro, I haven't seen you since the Iridori Festival. I hope you're doing well. I didn't know you were going to be hosting a huge festival. You sure kept that quiet. Nice work. If you ever want to host another festival in the future, feel free to come and discuss it with me first. If you need a venue or furnishings or anything else, I'll see what I can do. Everything's negotiable. By the way, I know you like beetle fighting, and I remembered that I had a couple of King Oni Kabuto at home. I left them in the wooden box over there. Enjoy. He's such a peach. Message from Ramen Buddy. What a lovely surprise. I didn't think the almighty Arataki Ito would still remember his old ramen buddy. A glorious spring festival on a deserted little island. It'd be a pity to miss out on such an interesting event. So of course, the moment I received your invitation, I couldn't get myself here fast enough. In order to show my gratitude, I brought you a free all-you-can-eat ramen voucher for Yukio's food stall. I'm sure you can come up with some way to thank me. By the way, I should mention, the voucher is only valid for the fried tofu meal deal. Last but not least, Kimura's message. Recently, Madame Kujo let it slip at the Drumalong Festival on Amakani Island. It was quite interesting. My co-workers and I got curious, so we stopped by after work to check it out. We were more than a little surprised to find that it was work of the Arataki Gang, who we evicted from Rito just a few days ago. So they actually pulled it off. They're hosting a festival. Good for them, I say. Sure, it's a very small-scale festival, but it's a first step. Keep at it, you guys. I hope to see more of this from you in the future. P.S. Roasted lavender melon, surprisingly good. I don't know that I would agree with you on that front there, Kimura. Just saying. Okay, I guess this is the drum? No, special camera. Yeah, the drum. And a wilderness rod. Oh, for fishing. Right. I cannot about that. And what is this? Attain a dulcim rating from Termination of Desires on hard or higher difficulty. Oh, I guess A's was supposed to be very difficult. Wasn't that bad. Oh my god, we just went up 2 levels. Yes, please. I will take any and all rewards that you offer me.
I'm sure I've forgotten
Always.
something.
Now, before we continue on, I do see that we have some primal gems that they have so kindly bestowed upon me. And then, no. Coolio.
Not to worry, I'll remember what it was.
So, am I tracking this quest? No, I was. I don't know what that is. Or that. Oh, wait, hold up. Isn't this the one where one of you guys said to go to Liwa Harbor and chat to Zhongli after the quest? Observe Standee. Is this based on Goro? And is this put here by Yamiko? This is the Ms. Hina Standee that was originally in front of Ye Publishing House. Goodness knows why it's here now. Is there anything else I can interact with? Okay. A small box with Oni Kabuto in it. It is clear that this box was pretty pricey. To think that even Oni Kabuto might warrant packaging this fancy. So, say, does it have any air holes? Barely. This, you suppose, must be the vagaries of supply and demand. But won't the Oni Kabuto inside suffocate? I told you there's holes there. But interesting that you had the same thought process that I had. Okay. Safety plan. In case of fire, fetch water quickly. In case of stampede, disperse crowd. Wait, these are literally all your rules? Stock up on medical supplies in case of emergencies. Shinobu, this really is a lot. Are we ever going to see the end of it? Also, are we really going to need all this to get approval? If I say right, you write. Also, when the boss and I aren't around, you will follow these instructions. Got it? Good. Now keep writing. Genius. Oh, this is the card game. This is a lovely Genius Invocation TCG gift box. It is said to have been a limited edition release and that anyone who possesses a set of cards will be a god amongst children. Do you wish to take this with you? And the last thing, the Kitsune Ramen all-you-can-eat card. Got things massive. The owner of Yuki's stall has a good head for finance and has had ramen cards made for rare and honored customers. This card therefore serves as a status symbol when you go for ramen, and it lets you eat as much as you please. It's just a shame that this offer only applies to the ramen that goes with fried tofu. You'll survive. Okay, quickly jump across to Liwa Harbor. I believe we're going to the restaurant, something knockout. The one down the bottom. I'm pretty sure that's where we're going. Yeah. Oh, who's with him? Oh, of course. Aitang Tian. He really is over there. Hey, Zhongli. Oh, why is this not voiced? Oh, it's you two. We came to ask you about something. Would you mind waiting for a moment? I'm currently in the middle of something. What are you busy with? Speaking of which, to think you managed to return so quickly. What speed! Ah, Zhongli, are these your friends? They often come here to look for you. We're stalkers. Ah, yes. They are old acquaintances of mine. Splendid. Since you two are also here, could you help me persuade Zhongli to sell his archaic stone, please? Archaic stone? What would you want one of those for? What is an archaic stone? I don't even know. Do not know. Archaic stone is highly sought after now. It's not even a matter of price, for there is barely any supply on the market. I was telling stories as usual today, and Zhongli dropped by as usual. Somehow I talked about my Through the Eyes of a Dragon, one of my finest works, if I do say so myself. I love to go back over it from time to time. It's a good one, isn't it? Zhongli also says that my storytelling is superb. At first, I thought he was just an erudite gentleman who knew a lot about folk culture. But as it turns out, he's also well versed in history and mythology. So now I often trouble him with the various questions I've got. The pleasure is all mine. Don't be so modest. You've helped me a lot. But come to think of it, the act of chatting is pleasurable only because you're talking to the right person. Zhongli, for instance, is as a good chatting companion with many fantastic ideas and, to be honest, lots of far-fetched theories too. There was this one time when I told him, see, my story first tells of how Rex Lapis carved Ajdar out of a magical rock and then elaborates on how they fought side by side across the 4 corners of the world. Isn't that just mesmerizing? Yet he said, my story is a true masterpiece save for some inaccurate details. According to some researchers, Rex Lapis may not have possessed the skills required to create such a work of craftsmanship. What a bummer. And there was also another time when I told him about the serpent of Chinxa village. He didn't buy the story at all, saying it was too good to be true for the serpent to transform into a beautiful landscape. I wonder if too much knowledge can stifle imagination. What a shame that someone as well cultured as Zhongli should fail to appreciate the aesthetics of artistic creation. I can hardly object to your criticism. I shall keep it in mind. But your stories are always marked by wild imaginations. I just point out what I notice as an ordinary listener and hope that it may be of use to you. Since storytelling requires a sharp mind, I am sure a storyteller such as you can certainly understand where I'm coming from. Those are the heartfelt reactions from a devoted audience member. You're right. I know your good intentions. You want me to become the best storyteller in Liwa Harbor, right? I don't think you quite get it. He just means to say that the details in your stories aren't correct. Why are we talking about stories here? What has this got to do with the archaic stone? Yeah, that was a massive segue. Ah, yes, back on topic, back on top. Okay, so I told Through the Eyes of a Dragon again the other day. Aren't you ever worried that your audience will get bored if you always tell the same story? Some stories are worth being told time after time, forever and ever. His stories are meant to be told repeatedly. It takes time and creativity to come up with new plots, after all. Ah, see? Zhongli really gets me. Anyway, that day, a miner, the leader of a mining crew, was out for work and happened to pass by while I was telling a story. He told me, well, do you know about the chasm? There's a type of incredibly beautiful stone to be found in that place. Oh, I had a feeling you were referring to that. Such stones have a faint and exquisite luster. You can find them somewhere in a long and winding tunnel in the chasm. What did he say? I think tunnel is the word he used, right? You could probably say that. The chasm must be quite the mysterious place if even someone as well-travelled as Zhongli has never been there. I guess it's got to be because no one was allowed to go in until recently when mining operations resumed, and I only heard about that from others. Ah, yes indeed. The miner said that the stone springs forth within a tunnel. No one knows who built it. All I know is that the tunnel meanders forward as if created by someone dragging something colossal down. The sheer view of it is most awe-inspiring, apparently. Some say that the place might even have been an ancient battlefield. But who fought there? We may never know. So I thought, well, actually we do know, but whatever. I thought that Rex Lapis and Ajdaha could have fought there. Actually, I've been working on a new story lately. It'd be nice if I could put this plot into it, so I thought. So I invited Zhongli over to ask for his ideas, and to my surprise, he's in possession of an archaic stone. He said I bought it from a merchant at the market. He's got good taste, and he wouldn't miss a true treasure. I was thinking that the stone can make an ideal testament to my story, so if Zhongli doesn't object, I'd like to purchase the stone as a memento. Zhongli, are you really going to sell the stone? Yes. Tian is an ingenious storyteller, and I enjoy his stories very much. It's my pleasure to be able to contribute to his creation. That said, if I sold him the stone, it would undermine the credibility of his story. As we have discussed before, Rex Lapis sealed Ajdaha underground. According to experts, there are many caves and mining tunnels in the chasm. It would be a constant disturbance to people there if Ajdaha really was sealed there. Would Rex Lapis not have considered that? That makes sense. You're right. Rex Lapis would have done something so careless. Yep, that's a good point. To be honest, I'd wanted to exchange my favourite folding fan for Zhongli's archaic stone. There's an illustration on it. I love to have this fan in hand while telling Through the Eyes of a Dragon. Upon it is drawn a dragon soaring into the skies, its body free to roam the world and its spirit unbound to aim high. It's an inspiring view. Whoa, this sort of fan's really rare. You know, even Paimon wants it now. Oh right, don't we have an archaic stone too? Really? Then would you mind giving it to me? You can have my folding fan. But what if you need to tell it the story again? You're not going to have the fan. Might I have a word? The archaic stone is precious indeed, and your folding fan is also a work of art. I would advise against exchanging them as you would ordinary goods. Well, if you say so. Actually, you know, I have one more such fan. Sorry, I have more than one such fan. You drew the illustrations on them, and that already makes them special. Anyone who enjoys his storytelling will rejoice if they were given such a generous gift. Really? You're right. I truly am fortunate to have devoted listeners who understand my stories, and I couldn't ask for more than that, could I? To be honest, I made these fans so that I could one day give them to like-minded audiences. And you certainly are such audiences, so they were always meant to be yours. Please wait here for me to fetch them. I only need one. Iron Tongue Tian quickly fetches 2 folding fans and gives them to you and Zhongli. Are you certain? And you certainly are such audiences. Yeah, okay. Can we really keep this? Of course, you are my audience, and that makes you a worthy recipient. Besides, I've made several such fans, so don't worry, just take it. And Zhongli, there's no need to be formal with me either. It's just a handmade fan. Hope it's not too meagre a gift for you. I'll gladly take it, thank you. An exquisite work of art indeed. It is truly something worth treasuring. Right, actually we came to ask Zhongli about something. Can we talk to him for a moment? Have I taken up too much of your time? Oh dear. Well then, please, go ahead. There is no need to apologize. You have my gratitude. Zhongli, were you at the chasm? And you saved us too, didn't you? Thank you. Shao also said that he wouldn't have been able to escape without your help. Oh, did he say so? Interesting. How time flies. Even he has learned to open up to others. So, what were you doing at the chasm? He was taking care of an old buddy. Was I at the chasm? How curious. I must admit that this is the first time that I'm hearing of such a thing. He's so cute. Huh? Stop playing dumb. Why would I play dumb? This fan is of high quality indeed. Zhongli! Now that I am on vacation, I just take my time and walk around. I'd say that anything I run into is a happenstance of fate, for which I shall take no credit. Come to think of it, it's nice to travel different places and witness many things in this vast world. They always bring old memories back. Do you miss the past? Not at all. I'm immortal now, and being mortal means living in the present. I'm not gonna lie, there are a lot of people who live in the past and a lot of people who live in the future. A dragon soaring into the skies, its body free to roam the world, and its spirit unbound to aim high. Most inspiring indeed. With much to be perceived in the four corners of the world, and much to marvel at amongst mountains and waters, I believe I must travel still more in the future. That's it. Was kind of expecting something a little more time-consuming. I guess that's it. You gonna show me what we got? Where's the fan? I don't know what tab it's meant to be in. What is that? Oh, that's my invitation. Fan. I was wondering if it was something that you put into this thing. Oh, there it is. Let's say, do I have to wait for it to like receive? But it was right there at the bottom. That looks pretty cool. How big is it? He's got to be holding it, so it can't be too excessively large. A folding fan that the storyteller Iron Tongue Tian gave to you. Opponent is drawn a scene from the legendary tale Through the Eyes of a Dragon. According to this legend, Rex Lapis carved Ajdaha out of rock, and as he granted it the rock eyes and a divine spirit, a living, breathing dragon was born. Got all kinds of animals here. Sheesh. So, what is this? Oh, back at Amakani Island. Susan is apparently investigating... Well, no. Wouldn't it have a time if it was part of the Arataki thingy? Oh, I can't continue with the Ito storyline and help him out of jail because it must need me to wait 24 hours. I hate that it does that. As a casual player, I resent it. Alright, back we go. Like really, I get if they're trying to like draw out the plot for people who play regularly. That's not me. I just want to be able to play the content when I play the game. Not be continually... What's the word I'm looking for? Gatekeeped? That's a terrible, incorrectly grammar statement. Yes, and that was another one right there. But I want to be able to have as much content as I like when I play, rather than having to like stop and play another day and stop and play another day. I just want to just play in one go, and this game doesn't want me. Neither did WoW. So I shouldn't really be surprised at this point. Hi Susan, what's up, girl? The scenery here is rather lovely. If only someone was around to take a picture for me. Well, maybe I should have brought a picture and taken a selfie. What are you doing? Oh, are you the traveller? That is such a random thing for a stranger to come out and say. Great, I was just looking for someone to help me out. My name is Susan. I'm from Mondstadt. Yes, that's a very Mondstadtian name. My husband is here in Inazuma on a business trip, so I came here with him. That is a very good point. Why do the names at Mondstadt not sound like they belong to that culture? Whereas the names of Liyue and Inazuma do sound like they belong to the culture. Seems like a bit of an oversight. But we had no idea that the situation in Inazuma would become like this. Since we can't go home anyway, I suggested that we travel around Inazuma. Unfortunately, my husband is really lazy and I couldn't get him out of the door. I ended up travelling by myself. God, you should have saved money by just leaving him back there. But I don't have anyone who can take pictures for me, which is a crying shame. I'd asked a friend of mine to help purchase this camera in Fontaine and all too. Wait, you have a camera already? But since you're here, Traveller, may I ask you to help me take some pictures? Oh, because I'm so good at photography. Thank you, Traveller. Please tell me if my pose is alright or not. Should I tilt my head a bit? Okay, I'm ready now. Ugh. Take a picture of Susan. Uh-huh. I don't want bloody me in the picture. Can I not be in it?
Everything's in place and they've taken the bait. Yes. Now to start reeling them in.
Susan, I have no idea. I can't do anything. I can't get me out of here. So I'm sorry, but it's just what it's going to have to be like. I did my best. Have you finished taking the pictures? Let me have a look at them. Not bad. I'm a natural born beauty after all. Very lovely indeed. Did we just ma'am this woman? Rough. Oh, Traveller, you're such a sweet talker. If anyone called me ma'am, I would not consider it sweet talking. Come, this is your reward for taking pictures of me. Here you go. Okay. I will take that, I suppose. Thank you.